into the cough. Let's a fucking go. Pop. Marp. And pop. There we go. Okay. Yippee! It's working! Oh, that makes me happy. Okay. Hello, guys! I'm a little bit on the sick side today, so it's gonna be more of a low-key stream. But I am gonna be doing some dojo decorating, and there's gonna be some Nokko bounties. If anyone wants to join me on that, I need Fergalite for plants. I want to start decorating my orbiter/drifter camp. I have so much minerals. I want all of the rocks. Give me the rocks. Oh my god, the platinum amount is actually getting normal. I know, I'm getting it down. I'm getting it down, Oblivion. Don't worry about it. Also, I think you guys are going to be very happy with what I got today. Oh. I think if I just move it like this. Yeah. Huh. I got some new mirror motes. Yeah, it's uppy. Look at him. Wait, I just realized because they're emotes you have to get with subbing though. Let me fix something for you, Oblivion. You've been such a loyal member of this channel. I'm gonna gift you a little late Christmas present. Give me a sec. I gotta go and like. Okay, Oblivion. You're making waffles. Good. That is really good though. I'm so happy. Waffles are delicious. Okay, Oblivion. You should have access to the new mirror emotes. Go ahead, look at the emote section. Merry Chrysler, it's a little late in the day, but you should be able to avoid ads now, and you can mote. Yep. I got one more, I think. I can't access it from my side of things, because stupid Twitch overview on a PC is a little wonky with my current setup, but you got this, you got that. There you go. Yes, a Meerloaf, and Mere Uppy, Mere Puppy. He's Uppy. He Uppy. He's here. We got new modes. I forgot to advertise that. But yeah, we got new modes. So yeah, now for the next month, you will not have to endure the Twitch ads. You're so close to Steel Path? I mean, I was gonna do some dojo decorating, but do you need any assistance with that? You got a couple more nodes you need to do? More than happy to help. I can assist. You're okay? Okay. You just let me know if you need anything, okay? Oh, let me see. I'm more than happy to witness. You know what? I'll just be Jade today. She's cool. What do you got to show me? Oh, see, I'm still a little bit on the icky side. What do you gotta show me, man? Yep, I'm sick. That's why I sound like ass. Oh, okay. Let me witness. Oh, and he's blue and pink. Oh, he's so cute. He's the cookie colors. He's a sugar cookie. Oh my goodness, look at him. He's a little sugar cookie. I could eat him up. Nom nom. And don't worry, I got soup and I got some hot chocolate next to me. Which cape do you want to get? Is it like one of the primed ones, or is it like a specific... What cape is it? I love pink. Pink is definitely the greatest color they could have ever added to the game. Getting more and more Mirmotes as the day goes on. Whee! Oh Lord, she coming. The Rapala Sayandana? Let's see. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. That would be bad. Rapala. Is it something available here? Oh, this one. Yeah, this was actually the original, cape I had on my Amir before I got the TennoCon one from last year. It's a pretty damn good. It's a very nice and simple and to the point. Rapala Sayandana. Sorry, my attention got snagged by something else for a moment. Well, gee, Oblivion, if I want my platinum count to start equalizing, it might be in my best interest to bestow upon you something quite specific. Gee, I couldn't, I don't know what you... Where are you? You're like somewhere here. I gotta equalize. Where's Gwen? Gwen, it's alphabetized. Hold on, is it alphabetized? It is not alphabetized. How? Where? No, it's okay. I just... Where? Am I just blind? I think I'm just blind. Ah, there you are. G. Willikers... G. Willikers Batman, if I want to equalize my platinum reserves, I better do something funny. Nah, you're good. Y'all go, there you go. Is going to come soon. Yep. Hey, yo. Alright, well, I'm accepting your invitation. Session not found? What do you mean? There we go. That's better. Alright. I'm here. What's up? Where would you like to go? Now I need to farm a specific material. Would you want to come? Yeah, of course. Do you need like some Necros help? let me bring out Necros here. Sorry, something a wee bit urgent came up on my messages, so I had to address that real quick. I'm good though. I'm here. Yeah, let me play Necros. Let's get you a bunch of materials. Don't check your inbox.
If you know what I mean. I think I know what I mean.
Alrighty. I guess we're descended from Leon. Let's go. What? What do you mean I don't have that starting point? Oh, I did the Steel Path one, but I didn't do the regular one. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I forgot the norm. Wait, yeah, okay, that's why. Listen, Oblivion, I'm gonna have to start from the precipice. Whoops. Hey, if we start from the top, we get more resources. I appreciate it. It's not that it's impossible, but I can definitely, we could just do it together, get it out of the way, and I'll help you with more Mafikas. I think Necros is a worthwhile guy to bring. I guess I should... Hi, Wolf! I'm still as sick as a dog, but... Hey, guess what? Oh my god, I just realized that everyone, like... Oh, fuck. I got new emotes, but, like, everybody's, like, month, like, membership, like, expired. But... I got Mirmotes. I got 2 new Mirmotes, and I need subs to Mirmote with. A bee. A bee. It's such a little guy. I know, right? I got them commissioned. I put them in, like, the sub tier, because, like, I couldn't really, like, figure out if I wanted to make them free or not. I kind of commissioned them, so my thought process was like, well, I gotta... Hello, Makestro! Oh my god. Y'all are here. I'm helping Gwen here with the resources, and he's helping me with Descendia stuff. You guys, I want to gift you guys both a Christmas present. I am a little sick. I'm still sick. I'm getting a little better, but I'm still feeling unwell. I want to... Oh my god, hello, Mr. Saris. I got new moats. But I got no. Everybody's subs ran out. I'm sad. Hi. Hello, Saris. Yeah, I have realized you have not seen my new model. Oh, thank you, Maestro. Yeah, no, I'm just chilling. I'm helping. I'm just gonna do a Descendia. I'm gonna go dojo decorate, and then if I have enough time, I'm gonna do some Nokko bounties. Hi, Leon. I kind of forgot to change my loadout, but this will be fine. Yeah. Perish. You getting your food? That's fair. Get back over here. Let me hit you. I think I should probably get my incarnate up. Hi, Mir. Oh, I'm so happy. There we go. Now I can actually hit these necromites. There we go. Oh, I need to activate that real quick. Almost forgot to. I really want to do capture, but I don't know if it's like something I want to do on stream or if it's something I want to do off stream. Because I'm gonna be real with you, some of the things you can get into on some of the things you can get to on capture is kind of funny. You look how to say correct, impressive, good. You can thank my dear sweet stuff, Nyan. He made the model. I still don't know if I want to stream it or not, but it could, if I dedicate like an entire stream to it maybe one day, and we all just go in and like do some funny capture shenanigans with our sweethearts or whatever, it'd be some real funny shit. Like I remember laughing so hard when I was in a captura session with one of my other friends. We were trying to get some like mirror capturas, and oh my god, the freaking we had a drifter that looked like one of those like gay like directors, like gay like Playboy directors, you know what I mean? It was like, oh, he was the guy with the camera, if you know what I'm saying. You got like the ear piercing, the black like oil black hair and everything, and he would get caught in the background and he was put on this voice and everything. It was so funny because we would catch him in the background and he would sometimes willingly like just turn himself invisible, and we wouldn't know it until he like got a screenshot of his perspective. We were like, Bish, where the fuck are you? And he's just in void mode somewhere. It was so funny. There's truly a lot of things I wish I could have streamed with my friends, but alas, I didn't start till now. I love... Oh man, those who don't have memberships, I am sorry about the ad wave that's about to impede you. No. Yeah, so true. Go. My Bebo. You're good too, Saris? Oh, that's good. I'm sorry if I haven't been around. I've been recovering from illness. Oh, talking about a certain capture moment. Hey, Go. Yeah, you remember, don't you? You were the gay king. It was great. That shit was funny as fuck. I totally want to do that again at some point. Oh man, is everyone been sick lately? Oh, I'm so sad. You were the Slay Queen movie. You were the Slay Queen film director, if you know what I'm talking about. You were the guy with the camera, if you catch my drift. And you looked like a gay film artist. It was great. And I'm not usually allergic to things. I'm just sick. My everything is sick, and in fact, I think like 75% of my Discord's sick, and that's like pretty much everybody. No. Camera guy was the best guy. We got some spicier pictures. Hell, I say, what better way to work the camera than to know how to work it? Oh my goodness, flirty McFlirtson. Yeah, fair. Yep, that's how it works. Oh god, I'm dying. My everything hates me. Oh, yippee, I defended Marie 3 times. Uppy, spicy camera work, exactly. I am excited. I know I've been working on like the main room, but I'm wondering like when I get to the dojo decorating part of the stream that maybe I should work on like a different part just so I don't get burnout from the main part. I know it sounds weird, but I have this ungodly urge to decorate something else in the dojo and just get it done. I forgot which area though. Uppy mirror. He's just begging for kisses. That's what he's doing. Don't get me wrong, I want to finish the big project, but what if I want to do little projects so I don't overwhelm myself? I just gotta figure out what little project I want to do. You know what? There is something I've been wanting to do in one of the... Usually I get that vibe, I switch because my brain trying to tell me it needs to do something else for a minute. Yeah, that's how I feel. Exactly. And what I mean by small project, I guess what I mean is medium project, because there's like that beautiful like open sky room that is like nice and pretty and stuff, and I'm thinking of making peanut butter and waffles is amazing based. Or that's also based, Nutella's based. I was thinking maybe doing like a little like monolith structure. Because like I think monoliths are unironically kind of cool. I like the big sturdy metal rock things.
It mocks us with all its greed. It must be vanquished for decency's sake.
Marie, if it were up to you, if these things are a little nicer, I definitely think you'd have one of these as a pet. No offense.
That is the reason it rejects you, and not some other deeper corruption, perhaps.
So yeah, so something that you know you have a clear start end idea for, cause the end for the large room is too far off for I need the dopamine now mood your brain is having. Well, ADHD is definitely a thing to deal with. Guys, hear me out, Amir. Yes. I've heard like a lot of complaints, or like at least complaints in specific parts of my timeline on X that people don't see enough wholesome art of like Marie, of Roth and Leon, and some people prefer to, and as a result, some people prefer to stay in specific romances, because specifically Amir in this context, because he's a little more wholesome than everything else. I mean, I get that, but are we just gonna like completely forget that these people are literally in like a hive war, in like a little not as brightly colored of an environment, if that makes sense?
Fanatical.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'd love to see Leon petting a cat and him having a cat and maybe he's a lion, but, you know, I understand why people are not drawing so, like... The issue is, I don't think it's necessarily Amir's a queen. Amir is a queen. He's such a queen. I love him. Give him a crown. Give him a smooch. You know, his name in his native... name in his native language means prince. Or commander. He definitely commands at least, like... He commands, like... At least 20% of our brain. At all times. Yeah. He can go both ways, that's all I'm saying. And I wouldn't mind. Sweet thing. And, well, to respond to the whole, like, they can find art of that, the issue is, it's not that they can't find art, it's that they haven't been out long enough for that art to exist, because not everybody's gotten the cat conversation with Leon like I have. And mind you, I have all chat on. I'm getting all the dialogues from them. Yippee! You have seen some, that's good! Maybe it's just a matter of actually physically searching for them then. I think everybody, like... Aw, you have a baby nephew named Amir and he's a super chill goofball. That's... I wouldn't say Amir's necessarily chill, but he is definitely a goofball, I get it.
We take what shelter we can.
Hi, Marie. Like, I'm not romancing Marie, so I'm watching Nyan romance her, and oh my god, the things that Roth say whenever you're idling him is so funny. Well, I forgot I had it on, and now I'm just keeping it on. 'Cause why not? Oh, angelic balm? Don't mind if I do.
Fight on.
I'm coming. They're all cats. In my opinion, every single one of the Devil's Triad are meow meows. Ooh. I got aqua blades. Oh no! Listen, man, just be there for him when it does. Just make him understand that he's not broken and everything will be fine. Help him find his dopamine in any way that you can. Oh, hive, but infested. Time to find the tumors. Oh, there's one. Whoever's ADHD, just give them coffee. Yo, a coffee is like deadass the best way you could put any ADHD person at ease or to sleep, depending on the caffeine content. Cause I'm taking Dayquil, right? Because it's supposed to be the stuff you take in the daytime, right? Well, guess what? Now I'm just eepy because caffeine don't work like it's supposed to. Dude, you're gonna have a great little relationship with him. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna be two peas in a pod. Just you wait. I ain't saying it's gonna be perfect, but listen, man. Listen, man. It's gonna be funny as fuck. You guys are gonna be wheezing. I landed in the lava. That was not my intention. You know, I do got a question for y'all. There's this childhood game I've been wanting to stream of mine, yeah? It's a game that's honestly kind of niche. It's only ever really made it to American and Australian audiences at the time. It's called Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, and I thoroughly enjoyed playing it as a kid. It's kind of wacky. It's very wacky, and it's kind of like some of the things that happen in it absurd, but it's kind of like that cartoon, like mascot kind of shenanigans, if you know what I mean. And I'm thinking, if I streamed it, would y'all be willing to watch it? It's not that I hate Warframe. No. I love Warframe. But the community of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger is very small, and I'm wondering, if y'all were to watch it, it'd definitely be funny and fun, and I could show you guys why I like it so much. Yeah? You'd be willing to watch it? It is so low-key, it's cute, it has good music, it's a complete vibe. Yeah. It's on console, yeah. The first and second game, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger and Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue, it's on console. Now the third game, which depending on what y'all think of it, I will stream later. It's not on console, unfortunately, but it is on PC, meaning y'all can witness it. Which means I can finally play keyboard and mouse, although I'll be real with you, the intended way to play the game is controller, so I might just plug in my controller to play it, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, I'm thinking like maybe sometime next week, since I'm off tomorrow, I can set it up for tomorrow. I may have to go back to my other model soon. I like my Christmas model, but it's not Christmas anymore. Maybe it's like winter. You guys are chill. Ew, I love you guys. You guys are just chill like that. Did I miss the other gates? I totally like missed the other gates. My bad. There you go. I got it. Yippee! Nothing like starting the stream with a Descendia. That's just my ADHD brain for you, though. I say I'm doing dojo decorating and Nokko bounties, but what I really mean is my brain's gonna do whatever happens.
Struggle to keep pressure from becoming too great. What will you bursting with, Rose? Anger, humiliation.
That's my ADHD brain for you guys. I'll always keep it kind of entertaining one way or another. I felt like when I started like this whole streaming thing, by the way, that I was gonna kind of suck at it, but I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at it. Some days it's gonna be kind of quiet, but other days there's some funny shit. Yeah, I just need Fergalite. I want to start getting, I should have started getting them ages ago, but I need all them plant decorations since I want to decorate my orbiter soon. TM. I need to figure out how everybody does that, so... Yo, go. That happens. Not every day and night's gonna be a banger. Sometimes you're sick. Sometimes you just want to chill. Sometimes people are busy. It happens. Yeah, that's so true. You're almost there. You just have to. How many hours left do you got on the Uriel Oblivion? Hi, Liv. Hi, sweets. Hi. I'm still sick. I'm doing some Descendia with Oblivion right now. And you just need one more part. Fair. You know, if you reach the bottom, you could literally just click on Roth and fight him over and over again, right? You don't gotta start from Leon.
Society was rotten through with ritual. I dimly recall some ceremony or other like this one.
So, are you locked out of talking to Roth because of the, Are you locked out of Roth because you have to do more Descendia, or... Because a lot of people got locked out of Roth because they didn't do enough Descendia. Truth be told, if you want to continue, you are gonna have to stress him out a little bit before you can, like, fully romance him. Just saying. I'm sorry, Liv. Some people say it's bugged, but I've seen other people actually romance him. I guess it just matters what dialogue option you get for him. Yeah, you need to listen to all of his trauma logs as well. TM. She is trying to romance the blue man. See, because I have all chat on, I think I'm able to buy myself enough time for the devs to come back before I even romance Leon. So, I don't know about you, but I think people have not been having issues romancing Leon. I think I got out of this pretty good, all things considered. I feel bad for Marie and Roth romancers, though. If they're stuck at a certain part, well, what are you gonna do? That's why all chats are turned on. That's why they have the option to give all chats on. You'll get multiple opportunities to kiss them. Smooch. Yeah, no, yeah, you're gonna have to you gotta need to do at least 25 runs of the Descendia. Well, Mom, those people they don't give a shit. That's the truth of it. They're kind of rizzers. It could just be that for you, Wolf, it's genuinely bugged, but you're not the only one having that issue. I think it's just you kind of got unlucky and you didn't get the options. Well, I did all 25 already, and if not, this is gonna be my 25th. But the truth is, I'm not romancing Roth, so it's gonna be however. We're gonna be besties, though. I'm gonna try to be besties with the blueberry man. Not with Rose. No, I love Amir. But I also want to collect these people like little Tamagotchis in my pocket, so I'm wondering. I do want to romance Leon. I'll be real with you. I do want to romance Leon. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to do it. He's definitely not easy. I don't think any of these guys are easy romances, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But I'm gonna make sure that it's okay with Amir first, alright? I ain't that kind of gal. Truth be told, in real life, I'm not really a poly person, but in-game, because we gotta remember, at the end of the day, this is a game. We can do whatever the fuck we want, okay? We can play Warframe however the hell we want. Sometimes you gotta do things that you wouldn't otherwise do in real life. And in real life, I wouldn't poly, but in game, I may or may not want to start collecting these guys like Tamagotchis. All right, I want the priest. And I actually went through my head like multiple times, and even had a dream about how Leon and Amir would interact with each other. At first, they would kind of maybe like not talk to each other too much, but not because they hate each other or anything like that. They just don't know enough about each other to start a conversation. And they would actually start growing, like, they would start talking little bits here and there over time, and maybe, just maybe, hear me out, Amir and Leon would realize that they're not too different from each other. I'm gonna just say that right now. I don't think Leon and Amir are too different they're not too different from each other. They both hurt themselves, just in different ways, if you catch what I'm throwing. They would 100% like the same game. I agree with you, Oblivion. They would, if anything, they would definitely understand each other in the terms of hurting themselves to try to stop the, and I quote, stop the bees from messing with his brain, or Leon stops hurting himself for the voices in his head. Doesn't that sound eerily similar, guys? I am going to drink. Thank Liv. Mir, mirror motes. I'm so happy you like them, Liv. We're getting more. I'm getting more mirror motes soon. But these two, these are the first two I got. I got leech green pigments. Oh shit! I forgot we were doing that. Yes, more mirror motes. More mirror motes. I shall get more mirror motes. I know he's uppy. He's puppy. He uppy. Do you like uppy Amir? You said you wanted a puppy Amir emote, so I thought why not do one that's just him super cutely staring up at you begging. Just saying. Hi, schizophrenic voices in my head. I'm collecting vital plasts. Leave me alone. I'm saying that Amir and Leon are exactly the same, but I noticed something about me when I looked at the priest and I was like, yep, that's the guy I want to. That's the guy I want to romance. I realized that I really like my boys broken and hurting inside, and then I can fix them up. I can patch them up mentally and physically.
There you are.
Hi, Leon.
Enter. Rest.
You got the new moat. Yeah, I think that's why I fell for Roth after all. Lol. Yeah, all of them are hurting inside to some degree, but Leon is hurting outside and inside. That's all I'm saying. Sure, why not?
We must.
I think Roth Amir and Leon Amir can work equally as fine. I haven't really dabbled in Marie and Amir chemistry at all, but Leon and Roth, both of them are smart in different ways. Leon maybe a bit more unwillingly than not, though. I mean, the Void is door-dashing images in his brain that he can't even begin to comprehend, and he's just supposed to accept and learn that. The voices in his head are just the Void door-dashing fucking images. Here, Leon, eat! Leon's brain. That's all I'm gonna say. Leon's brain, door-dashing to Leon's brain. I think jumping is a bit faster than running, in my opinion. But why not? Dude, you haven't seen anything yet. You gotta look at the cape I gotta show you the Tennokan cape with him. Man told us he backwards engineered a helmet without electricity. I came. Well, I guess you gotta be smart. I know you did, Oblivion. It sucks what happened to your shit, but hey, you got the second best cape in the game.
Soul has fled from this place. These memories, the luminaries cannot help us.
Amir is definitely leadership, material. The problem is he's just a little too ADHD for his own good. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I'm just saying that there are some challenges that will be tremendously difficult to overcome when your brain wants to do something else. Enough said. You gotta listen to the brain when it tells you to do things. What are you not gonna do? You're gonna not listen to your brain? I mean, come on, man, that's insane. That's like saying you're not gonna listen to yourself. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing. It just really depends on the situation. I'm sick and I'm just spitting these frickin' brain facts. I should not be this intelligent when my body ick. Because Roth was with Leon all the time, I think he would be very understanding and comforting with Mir. I mean, if you count comforting and understanding in his Roth yap way. To be fair, though, Amir does the same thing. Maybe if they give each other equal turns to yap about the things that they like, even if they don't fully understand it. I think that'd be cool. Roth can... Yeah. Both babes yap.
Accustomed to not trusting that which I see.
I saw this like post. Can't remember if it was on X or Tumblr or something like that. But I saw this post where Amir would make a Dungeons or Fables and Frontiers campaign, but Roth would unironically get so into it that he unironically makes the campaign to where Roth is the only one standing and all the other hecks get knocked out immediately, and Roth is just like swishing his tail, holding his hands up to his chin in front of his lips like this, you know what I'm talking about, and he's just in deep thought trying to figure out how to solve this campaign. You know what I'm talking about? I think here's the thing though, Roth has seen Volt models, right? So maybe it's not so much that Amir can be compared to a lightning storm, but the lightning storm itself being volatile and uncontrolled is what scared Roth. I don't think Roth was ever afraid of a Volt proto-frame, or Volt frame. To be fair, maybe he didn't ever meet with a Volt. Maybe he never interacted with the Warframes at all, so he doesn't know, but I'm just saying, like, hear me out? Yes, I think that would be a possibility. Especially if Amir is having a harder time controlling his, lightning. And mind you, gold is a really conductive metal. Take that as you will. Might have been one of those things where he was so high up in the ranks, he was more out of the battle and not, like, in it with the 10-0. No, he definitely wasn't. I'm certain he was aware of a Volt, but I don't know if he ever came face to face with one. We just don't have enough information to go off of that, to be honest. Like he said, the Orokin were behind too many layers of glass. And as a result, they were way too safe for their own good. Volt was too silly to be seen by his elegance. You know what? You're probably correct, especially if it's a non-prime model. All Volts are silly. All Volts deserve a kiss underneath their light holes on their faces. They all deserve a little smooch.
What unholy project sailed based onto your psyche, Rose?
Yeah, everyone, you know those little eyes that Volt has on his helmet? The little, what do you call them? Eyes, light holes? What the fuck do you call them? Bioluminescent spheres? They're light optics. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. That'll save me the embarrassment. All Volts to serve 10,000 lumen eyes. I like that one better. They got that 10,000 volt lumen eyes. Their lumen eyes. Yeah, just fucking kiss them underneath their little eyes. Give them a kiss. All Volts deserve a little kiss. Okay, I know everybody hates this, but genuinely, do we think the proto-frames are ever gonna, like, fully transform? Ever? I don't think so. But imagine, hear me out. Volt, yeah, Amir and Leon, fully transforming, but they haven't exactly lost their memories, alright? Imagine how that would be. No. Okay. You would destroy this universe? Yeah, fair. I do believe that they are completely fine, and that Albrecht actually perfect like what there was somebody's, I think it was you, Liv, you put in the theory chat that we have on the, that you had in the Discord. There's like a TikTok where like Albrecht didn't, like Ballas may have made the Warframes, but Albrecht perfected them, and like how the proto-frames are actually just Warframes, but better in every way. Meaning that they'll basically keep their sentience, even though, you know, they're like completely, and they're just changed forever, if a little unwillingly. I honestly think it was a good idea for me to lose my old account, because this one is actually relatively better than my old account. Well, you have a fresh start and you know what you're doing now, right? Maybe fully physically change my mentally, emotionally, no, but we have the Gemini mechanics. Dude, here's something that we all need to also kind of maybe little bit be concerned about. What if the void does go away? What happens? This whole man in the wall thing, do we really want to beat it? Because if we do, all the things that the void brought us, including transference bolts and the proto-frames, would be... Well, I don't know if they would function. It's not that it's not an infinite space of void energy, it's that the man in the wall and his finger, what happens if he gets his power back? Well, can he just, like, make the void energy disappear? Well, mind you, Wolf, I think Flair and Lizzie have a very unique relationship, because I think it's more consensual between them. Well, Flair can't breathe in space, so how do you hop on a comet if you can't breathe in space? Well, Lizzie's like, hey, Flair, I just make you a helmet. It's gonna, like, fully infect you, yeah, but you'll still be, like, alive. You'll just be with us in a huge cosmic expanse of some kind. Like, without oxygen, you can't fucking breathe, so Lizzie just transformed him because, like, well, she doesn't exactly want Flair to die, and instead of him being completely gone, he's, like, in the hive mind somewhere. Specifically Temple, but, you know, still there. I like to believe that in the infested hive mind, there's actually, like, a whole ass dimension that we'll never see because we're not infected ourselves. Like, if somebody is truly, like, disappears in the hive mind, I actually think they go into, like, some kind of, like, afterlife where it's basically paradise, and the infestation is giving them paradise, and it's basically heaven. Which makes me wonder how the fuck Flair became Temple in the first place if Temple never existed. But then again, I think that somebody said I was some kind of bootstrap paradox of some kind. Yeah. So, I'm just saying, I think there's actually some kind of infested, like, heaven paradise where all the consciousness of humanity goes. It's just in some kind of, like, really weird biological network. And it looks like heaven and, like, everybody's spirits gets transferred into this infested paradise. But their bodies, well, their bodies get used for the benefit and interest of the infestation. And the only way that this heavenly place gets better and bigger and, like, more beautiful is if they take over more, you know, people and take over more, you know, world and organic matter, because every time an infested body dies, it is kind of a detriment because it makes the paradise smaller, because the hive mind is everything that the infestation consumes, and the heaven is everything the infestation consumes. So Flair and Lizzie could just be fucking bing chilling. Hey, you got it? That's good. Good, glad. Phew. Thank you for helping me with that, Oblivion. And hey, that's good. Streamer luck, let's go. Let's a fucking go. Alright. I am going to... I'll be real with you. If I'm gonna do the bounties for if I'm gonna do the Fergalite bounties, I'd have to do them now because it's a shorter stream today. So I'm thinking, and there's only 30 minutes left. Lizzie has helmets she wants to share. She also wanted to fix them by taking their pain away. Flare Bear was not whole, while the Warframes back in the day were so lost for hope that the helmet just took over regardless. While we, the drifters, are giving these proto-frames, we are giving purpose and love, leading the babes to not fully turn mentally. So, the infestation does... So the infestation doesn't take without consent, but the problem is that the people that the Oracle broke were so broken that the infestation just fully took them anyway because there's nothing left of them to save. But with Flare and Lizzie, it was relatively painless because, like, Lizzie knew that Flare couldn't really breathe in space, and Flare was kind of ready to just let that happen, so he was like, yeah, go ahead, sweet stuff. Just gonna kind of, like, sleep here. We'll be back in, like, a millennia, or a millennia. Well, how do you teach something that's never had to think small in its life to you know, stop consuming things? Like, the thing is basically baby. It's like baby, it doesn't know that it shouldn't just be eating everything. Sometimes you gotta teach it things. The helmet is very... Here's the thing, too. The helmet is basically an immortal being, so what's to say that there can't be a perfect society in Holvania where everybody embraces the tech rot, but that instead of the tech rot consuming willy-nilly, they actually start making technology better and making buildings look like grotesque, like beautiful, ornate, organic, and Holvania actually becomes paradise, and the only thing that the tech rot want in a turn is just when you reach the end of your human life, come back, and we'll just take your body. Smiley face. What's to say that the tech rot and the infestation as a whole can't play the long game, and just when it's your time to go, it'll take ya. It's not even like a cult, it just becomes a way of life, like, oh, this beautiful being is making our whole city even more beautiful and more like paradise, and there's no, like, strife, there's no conflict, it's nice and peaceful, and it's letting us live our lives and shit. But then at the end of our lives, we could just go in and give us their bodies, and then when we die, it eats our bodies. Like, who's to say that the humans have to be young to take over? What if instead of a graveyard, there's just a beautiful little infested maw that takes the bodies and turns it into whatever it needs to? What if the tech rot can actually be tamed if there was a completely mutual beneficial relationship with each other? I do believe Holvania can look like some beautiful, ornate, almost not Orican, but like organic kind of looking buildings with the infestation to just make paradise out of it. I believe that the infestation is also just... It's another being like the Void. It's just one of those, like, more conventional eldritch horrors. You sent me something? Oh. Yes, you sure did. I was so deep in my thoughts, I didn't see. Oh, he's so cute! Yeah, for some reason the cape is a little bit bugged. This doesn't show colors on the cape, but I believe that it's beautiful in pink. I believe it, Oblivion. I love that. I'm so happy. I'm so sorry you missed out on this cape, though. Like, this cape... There's only 2 capes in the game, technically. This one and the one that you have. So I'm so happy that you got the one. I gave him bubblegum color because one of his voice lines mentioned him. Yum, 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 yum. I like to believe the infestation isn't nearly as bad as everybody says it is. It just needs... it needs help understanding mutual beneficial it needs to have what symbiotism, mutualism. Like, if we were to live alongside it, I believe the whole thing could be paradise. I'm so sorry, Liv. I'm making you like try to write whole ass paragraphs, and you can't type them out fast enough in response to me. I'm so sorry. But hey, if you remember any of the things that you do want to type, you could totally put it in the theories chat. I'll read them. Deadass. Okay, go ahead, Liv. What's your thoughts on the infestation? Anyone want to farm some Fergalite while we do this cool-ass theory crafting stuff? You having trouble understanding? Understandable. Basically, Oblivion were... because of my yapping, I can't really formulate my words very well, but basically what I'm asking is, like, what if the infestation can actually be turned into a... What's the word? There's so many words. I just don't know what word it is. What if it could be, you know, instead of going and, like, eating everything and, like, making everything turn into what it thinks is beautiful? Like, what if we had a mutual, like, partnership with it? And Hovania, instead of looking like a clam turned inside out, it looks like a beautiful, like, paradise place where the whole culture is just revolved around when you reach the end of your life, you can just give your body up to the tech rot instead of, you know, being taken by force. It's not an illness, it's a willing, like, partnership where you get to live your life in peace. That is true. That's if you don't have your own individual, like, ideas, but if this was isolated to Earth, right? And you only had Earth, like, at the time, like, planes and shit, you haven't even gotten to the moon yet, right? I think it would bring a lot of peace to everybody if people weren't so, well, if people weren't so selfish and greedy and making terrible choices. But heaven forbid that we have peace, because war is profitable. I don't think that would fly in today's standards, but I'm just saying. I'm not even... Yes! You got that, Oblivion. We could share a mirror with them for eternity. How could the Orcan ever understand something like the helmet other than to weaponize it? You can culture it to be anything. It could be taught. Lizzie is literally proof and hope of that. The Orcan are just a bunch of selfish bastards. You forget that they're still humans, right? They're just humans that found Kuva, and Kuva made them immortal because they could transfer their consciousness into new bodies. But as a result of that, you know, they just had no reason to be kind. They could have chosen to be kind, but they didn't. They kept justifying to themselves that they didn't need to be. Not all Oregon, but you gotta remember, the core of humanity, as far back as when we were all primal, you know, beings, just beings surviving, many desired control as far back as then. Why do you think tribes had chiefs? Why do you think cavemen had the big strong man, right? The thing is, though, it's the strong and the weak and all that, like, human nature is inherently for the self and not for the benefit of everyone else. We think we're above that, but even today, we're still not that. There's still so many decisions being made that benefit the individual and not the collective. Do you understand? And the Orcan are not much different in terms of that. They're still humans at their core. if societies are getting tricked into, what's to say that you can't lie to people? What's to say that you can't trick people into thinking you have good intentions and then turning the nozzle? That's the thing. A lot of societies, maybe they do give that power to the wrong people, but they don't know they're the wrong people at the time. Does that make sense? So that's the issue, though. Not because they don't want to carry the burden of leadership, the people, right? They give it to someone else, a person that they think is good. But then it blows up in their face. You see, though, people don't want the responsibility. And where does that people not wanting the responsibility come from? Well, because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to lead. They have their families to worry about. They have themselves to worry about. Do you understand? Well, I don't like talking specific politics, but since we're talking about the Oricon, it's inevitable you're going to get into some kind of form of space politics. So I'm fine with talking about, like, in-game stuff as long as it's relevant to Warframe. And it is relevant to Warframe, so let me tell you this. Most societies, it doesn't matter what, how, and when they started, and how long they've lasted. Ultimately, there's going to be people that are going to want to look out for themselves more than others. And they put it in flowery language to get power. And that power is what inevitably turns... Well, that power is what gets bad people. That power is what happens when you believe a lie. When you believe in security over figuring things out for yourself. You always need to have some kind of self-preservation to live, to survive. But there's a lot of people that don't want to hunt. Does that make sense? And they give that to somebody else. So it benefits them because they don't have to do the work. What I'm trying to say is, humanity is inherently a selfish persona. You could argue that... Yeah, what's up, Oblivion? What's up, Oblivion? You want mushrooms? We can go farm the purple mushroom stuff. Hi. Hi. You know what? You're right, Oblivion. Let's move on. Points. Long story short, TLDR. The Oricon. The one thing that they couldn't quite conquer was their own nature. And their own nature is inherently not for the collective. Let's just put it that way. It's for themselves. If it thinks it'll give them joy, one way or another, they'll play the game. Alright, who wants to do a couple of bounties on the Valis with me? If that's alright. I need some more Ferglite. I need to start getting decorations for my orbiter. That is also why I try to avoid politics on stream. It spirals into chaos real quick. Even if it is relevant to Warframe, it's still quite a topic I don't like talking about, but when you get... It's something about it that just makes you spiral unintentionally. Anyway, do you guys like the new mirror modes? I love upbeat mirror. Adorable. You said one word. Exactly. You see what I mean, though, Liv? You see what I mean? That shit gets so fucking down so fast. I felt myself spiraling. I needed to get out of that ASAP. It's not your fault, Liv. It's just how it is. It's just, that's what it does to people, though. Unfortunately, that's what it does to me. It's probably what it does to a lot of other people as well. It is. I'm thinking about space stuff, so what kind of space stuffs? I'm thinking about Mir on the Valis right now. Blue people are Roth! I will say though, I am curious. Like, Roth seems to both hate and think highly of Nitok. You know, that Orkin I don't like know shit about. Yeah, that one. Dude, he would be a purple grape. 100%. Yippee! I mean, yeah.
That others couldn't. And I realized there was a difference between couldn't and shouldn't. And I stopped doing that work.
I want to bring Valk. I want to bring Mir. Mir's a good boy. I don't know why I thought I could switch off of him. I mean, imagine you're like, it's literally just that. It's literally abuse. Just fucking both the verbal and physical abuse. Poor Bubba.
Leaving their drones floating around. Bring that thing to the ground.
Wow, my god! Holy fuck, Mir! I forgot that happens. Dude, I just fucking went mock Jesus.
Those shrooms will get to work tinkering with its ticker.
You gotta fucking see that I went mock Jesus across the map.
Should have known those muckers wouldn't let us go without a fight. Keep them off the drone.
I love this skin on this gun, by the way. The Boltor, the Mir's Caliber Chick skin. I forgot there was one for the flamethrower until I actually looked at my skins for my Ignis. I kind of felt silly for forgetting that. Mir. Oh yeah, wait, Roth is on a freaking Uriel's kind of funny for this mission. He could just go spion. He can go spin. I don't really care about like Roth spoilers at this point. If nobody else cares about them, like I would love to hear some of the chats y'all have had with Roth. He called me an idiot once. It was great.
He kept the drone in tip-top condition. Just like Nokko would have done.
Mushroom. Badger, mushroom. I still like mushrooms. I love all the silly mushrooms. Look at that, Rove! Panzerkampfwagen 5 Prime!
Now get back to going.
Panzerkampfwagen 5 Prime! Kampfwagen 5 Prime! I'm tickling! Oh my god, I forgot. I know where that's from. That's a funny thing. I know exactly where that's from. That is a great. I forgot you could put names that long for companions. I didn't even know you can make names that long for your companions. What the fuck? How? in. Even with Volt speed, I don't think I can make it. God, my throat sounds like such as. I'm trying to laugh, but my throat hurty. Hurdy spurdy. Psst. Psst. Hey guys, guess what? Guess what?
I thought for sure they were done for. Can't thank you enough, Tino.
Psst.
Taxmen keeping their supplies out in the open. They should be more careful. Someone might take it. Right?
I can't wait for reset today. Like, I'm literally gonna pop on in like a couple hours after the stream just to talk to the sweethearts, to all of them again.
I'm an all mate.
Is it bad to say that even though I know that they added a lot of chats with Mir and all them, right? That I still want a little more.
You gotta pull the weeds.
Arthur fandom be eating good with Ben Star, but man, Mir, I want more Mir. Maybe I'm just a little greedy and unappreciative of his,
Causing havoc
huh?
left and right. Would you kindly weed out some of them muckers?
I am enjoying Leon's conversations, but I'm a little sad. I'm just a little greedy, you know? Maybe I just want all that abundance in my heart to be full of him, you know? Oh, here's something fun that I learned. I mean, I get some...
Mercs ain't looking too hot.
Everybody's like saying greed. Greed is a bad word, right? What if you used greed in a different light? Like, what if greed is just you desire companionship and people and friendships and love? What I mean, I guess that would be more so less classified under abundance, right? You have an abundance of love and kindness, and you want as many people in your heart as possible. That's me. I want abundance. I'm greedy for abundance, for a mirror, for companionship, for friendships, you know? So maybe, just maybe, and so to some degree, that adding Leon to my polycule is not exactly a bad thing.
Got another task for you.
Even though a lot of people seem a little bit iffy about it. Like, there's a lot of mixed feelings about it on X. I think it was a mistake calling it, it's not temporal cheating. Maybe if they didn't say that, it wouldn't be so bad. People wouldn't see it as so bad. It would just been like, oh yeah, no, you can. You could do that. You could just do it. Smiley face. I know Warframe. It's ultimately y'all's choice. Maybe I would never polycule IRL, but Warframe is a game where I can do pretty much anything and everything with little to no consequence. So yeah. Now don't get me wrong, I'm very glad there's some Covenant people to those sweethearts, alright? But I differentiate gameplay with actual lore, and I separate it from my IRL stuff, as it should, I think. Games are supposed to be played, and you're supposed to have fun with games. You can do whatever you want in games. I mean, if it's your choice to not interact with the new systems because, you know, you feel icky about it, that's fine. But it's a game. There's no consequence to doing literally anything, so I say fuck it, we ball. I'm a date the, I would have dated all of them if I had a choice, you know? I would have polyed all of them. I would have added them all to my collection if I could. But I know there's no consequence. It's not going to affect me in real life. Like, not like that, you know? It's like, oh my god, Amir's going to come to me at 3 a.m. and yell at me for polying with the priest. No, it's not going to be like that. Because at the end of the day, as much as I love Amir, I know he's not real, okay? I have a boyfriend. IRL.
Well,
Oh.
bored. Bored.
yeah, go have dinner, Liv. You enjoy your meal. I gotta end the stream. I gotta end the stream soon anyway.
Oh, God, you gotta come back.
I love that it echoes in here. That's so funny. Oh my god. Hi. Wait, excuse me. I'm busy. I forgot about that. Okay. He's such a good boy. Anyway, guys. I got some Fergalite, but that is time for the stream for me to go. I did say it would be a shorter stream. Dojo decorating? I guess it didn't happen, but hey, what are you gonna do? I'll still do it later at some point. Anyway, guys. I love y'all. You guys have a good rest of your day, okay? I'm gonna try to feel better so I don't sound like complete ass next stream. Good night.